We're back here on this Monday with Sydney Tetro from the Women Tech Council. She spent the weekend checking out the hottest trends in tech for us at the Consumer Electronics Show. And so much to see and do there.
Now, I don't want to throw this whole thing off for a second, but let's just say you told us a story about how you got in late from Chicago when you got into Las Vegas, and you got upgraded to a 2-story suite at Caesars Palace.
It was pretty amazing.
How does that happen?
I don't know, but I'll take it. It happens when I think all the rooms are sold out, but literally you walk in and you're like, this is the party suite.
That's amazing. All right, back. Let's focus. I was just amazed by that. Cars, a big story at CES once again. Always new technology in cars.
That's right. Two big things. All the self-driving technology was on display and all the connectivity. So we're getting really close to those self-driving cars and getting that technology, which does have a great benefit of getting us safer, right? Because it can predict a little bit better than human behavior.
This is like a giant drone. What is this?
So some of these, so this is a picture of one of those cars. One of the coolest things on the cars are also how connected they're being. Going back to our sensors, this happens to be Volkswagen's new car, and it's completely connected, even so much so that you no longer need a key to start it.
Really?
You just start it from your app on your phone.
Oh my goodness.
But what happens if your phone gets stolen?
Well, then we make sure we have some good security on it so that there's double connection inside of there across the board. Saw a ton of those. And then you saw a picture of one of the drones, which was actually one that basically was life-size that someone could do. But in the drone trend, we saw everything from play drones, we saw the TIE fighter drone that kids could play, all the way to really compelling kind of drones that, like that one, lots of aerial drones. And one of my favorite drones that we actually saw was a fishing drone, which you see right here on the screen. This drone goes underwater, it finds and senses the fish, and then you know where to go fishing.
Now, wait a second.
Is that cheating?
That takes the fun out of the fishing.
I think it's a really cool application because now, instead of just trolling, you've actually got those locations.
But you're supposed to troll.
Okay, you can still do it if you want.
Part of the fun, right? Quickly now on to virtual reality. This continues to get bigger and bigger every year.
It does. Virtual reality and augmented reality, two massive trends. They impact the gaming industry. The one device you see right here is actually a personal entertainment system where you can watch movies, have the full audio experience all inside of a headset. Imagine wearing that on an airplane or just having your own personal entertainment device, which is really interesting.
Yeah, I can see a teenager loving that and blocking everyone out.
They might be there forever inside of that device. But all of those things as you go into gaming where you see us, put those on and drop into this full 3D immersive experience. And then even augmented reality, right, where it's both physical and virtual world. We saw this in Pokemon Go. Those trends are continuing as you get more and more compelling applications for how you put you in a physical place and then add to that world around you for education, for entertainment, and for all sorts of experiences. And it's just the beginning.
I'd really like to have our TV viewers join us here in studio if we can figure out a way to do that through VR. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes, as long as we could see them.
Yeah, we got to keep them.
Yeah, exactly. See that whole audience in 360.
Yeah,
it's a really cool experience to be able to do those things. And, in addition to those, we saw a bunch of really cool Utah companies that also came to us, dozens of Utah companies, which we got a chance to talk to. They covered everything from, there was one of them that had basically a conference table where you could do the exercise bike at the same time while we're actually doing our meeting.
Yes, I want that.
Which I totally loved.
Yes.
Because you can do both things at once.
We're just trying to get the stand-up desk for Lori over here.
No, you need the conference table. It was really fun. You could sit and do the conference table. We talked to sensing companies. We talked to some of our bigger companies like Vivint. We talked to audiovisual companies that had levitating speakers.
Oh my goodness.
That you could go underneath them. We talked to just all sorts of really great tech trends that are coming from Utah.
And I'm sure something you learned too that we all know is that Utah's on the forefront, the cutting edge of all of this.
We really are, right? With thousands of technology companies, they care passionately about this space, and we've built an ecosystem that makes us really successful. So it was really fun to see how many Utah companies are there and the opportunity we have to impact the global market from our state here in Utah.
That is wonderful. Sydney, thanks for coming and bringing us all of this info and breaking down what happened at CES. You can check out all the interviews, by the way, this afternoon on today.ksl.com and on our YouTube channel as well. Some incredible innovation coming out of our state.
Grant Wayman, if we had VR, maybe even you could go into people's living room and then forecast their weather on their